So we have the superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. They also want you to have the pulmonary veins. Really, that's part of the heart unit. So these are the pulmonary veins, but you have that from the heart. Brachiocephalic is this branch over here. Okay, that takes it from the right side of the body over to the left. So this is brachiocephalic vein. Jugulars are going to run alongside the carotids. This is the common jugular. They don't want you to know that. I don't know why, but they don't. I have no idea whether they're trying to show you internal or external jugular, but we're going to go ahead and call it the external just to make life easy and eliminate internal. So we'll just have one jugular, which is external. Subclavians are going to parallel the arteries. So here's the right subclavian vein. Axillary is going to, again, go right alongside the axillary artery. So here's axillary vein. Then we get some differences. Here we have what's called the cephalic vein. We need more veins to take blood away from the arm than we do arteries to supply it. So we have this big cephalic vein. Please notice that it has a name that suggests it should be where? In your head. And it's not. It's in your shoulder. Okay, so just, I don't know why. We do have a brachial. Here's where this model gets really weird. They've cut the brachial. This is the stub of the brachial vein. Instead, what they have chosen to show you is the basilic vein. Okay, so even though this is the brachial artery, this is not the brachial vein. This is the basilic vein, the brachial vein they cut. Okay, so either one of those can be on there, but that's confusing. In your body, they do not run like that. The brachial does run right alongside, and the basilic is going to trace up through to remove excess next to the bicep, but they put it weird on the model. Medial cubital, right where you go ahead and you take a sample from a patient. Inferior vena cava, as we said, is everything down here. The hepatic is going to drain the liver. The suprarenals drain the adrenal gland. The renals drain the kidneys. You can see the renals over here as well. We have the gonadals, again, going to drain the gonads. There would be one on the other side. I don't know why they don't show it. And then we have the same names. We have common iliac, where it originally branches from the inferior vena cava. And then we have internal and external iliacs, which they, for some reason, want you to know both of in the vein unit. I don't know why they chose that. Now here's again where it gets really funky. What they've done here is this is the beginning of the femoral. They chop it. They chop it on this side and they chop it on that side too. So these are our nubs of femoral veins. But what they do show you instead, and we're kind of skipping to the end, but they show you the greater saphenous. This is a huge vein. Runs right, sort of actually more posterior than they're showing you here, but that's what they've chosen to show you. So this big long one is greater saphenous. And then we have anterior tibial, I believe, and posterior tibial. And it's a little bit different, but this would be actually this would be the anterior, pardon me, over here. This would be the posterior that they're trying to show you over there because it connects with the greater saphenous. So posterior and anterior tibial, and that's it. So that's that one.